All right. Good morning. It is Wednesday, hump day, middle of the week. Got to work today, but wanted to bring something a little bit different this week. So we're going to do another full day of eating. The last time I did one of these, I was kind of like just starting my prep and I was eating a lot of food still. Now I'm about 9 weeks out. So we're going to take a look at what I eat on a regular basis right now, being 9 weeks out. A little bit lower carbs. Today's a medium day, so what that means is I'm eating a medium amount of carbohydrates compared to the rest of my week. I just had a high day yesterday, and I wanted to film that because I eat quite a lot of carbs. I eat quite a lot of carbs on those days. But I was watching Carmelo, my baby boy, and he was being a handful. So he didn't get a chance to record any of the meals or really focus on that because I just needed to give him my full attention and take care of him. But today I'm just going to be working from home on my computer, so I have a lot more time to be able to like go through each meal. So for the breakfast that I usually have, it's 16 ounces of egg whites. I put it in this glass dish and I bake it just to kind of meal prep and make it easier. I put about 84 grams of bell peppers and onions in here, just frozen bell peppers and onions. It gives a little bit more flavor and texture. Usually I'll add some seasonings to that and some Cholula for flavor. And then I'm also having, I do overnight oats because I'm not a huge fan of like cooked oatmeal. I don't know, I just get really tired of that consistency, that like goopy consistency. But when you make overnight oats, it's kind of more of like a cereal consistency. And I really enjoy that a lot more. And I can eat this like every single day. So I do 100 grams of rolled oats, soaked overnight in just enough water. And then in the morning, I add about half a cup of almond milk, unsweetened almond milk. And I also do about 50 grams of blueberries or some sort of berries. I've been doing like mixed just so I can get multiple sources of antioxidants. So I've been doing like blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, but we ran out of blackberries and raspberries. So today I'm just doing blueberries, which is totally fine. And usually I'll put 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla syrup in that too, just to give it a little bit more sweetness. We'll probably take the sweetener out when we get a little bit closer to the show, just because it can mess with your digestion a little bit. I'm not saying it does right now. Like I feel fine when I eat it, don't have any problems. But when we're about like 2 weeks out, you want to eliminate all of those variables that could cause some sort of digestion issues, just to make sure that you're efficiently digesting all of the foods that you're eating in those last 2 weeks, so that we don't run into any hiccups or any problems. So we'll probably pull that around that time. And probably the same for the bell peppers too. So just straight protein, straight carbs. Might not even put any almond milk, might just do water. But we'll have to wait and see when we get there. But that's gonna be breakfast for right now. I'm gonna get started on my work day, and then I will catch you guys for meal number 2. All right, we're back with meal number 2. Honestly, I was pretty hungry, so I started eating it, and I was watching my video on YouTube, getting down. Literally have like 3 bites of chicken and like a few bites of rice left. I was like, oh shoot, I'm supposed to record this. So what we have for this meal number 2, simple: 8 ounces of chicken, 100 grams of rice. I made the chicken a little bit different this time, and I actually really like the way it came out. We got this all-purpose seasoning that is pretty good. It's just super flavorful. It's got a really nice salty taste, which I like. And I actually tried brining the chicken this time, so I soaked it in a bowl of water with salt for about an hour to help lock in the moisture. And then after that, I put it in a bag. I dried it so that it wouldn't be as soaking wet. And I put it in a bag, and then I threw the seasoning in there, made sure the chicken was coated very nicely. And I let it marinate overnight. And then I put it in my grill, and I grilled the chicken, and it came out like bomb diggity. yeah, so I'm thinking that I'm gonna keep making it this way because it's super flavorful. Doesn't have that like chickeny taste that a lot of people don't like. I definitely don't like that, and it'll make it a lot easier for me to eat going into these final weeks of my prep where, you know, I can't throw on a sauce, or I shouldn't throw on a sauce that's going to help with that. Even though the sauces I use are very low calorie, they're usually like anywhere from like 5 to 10 calories per serving, and I only use like half a serving, so it's like not very much at all, and it's only like 1 to 2 grams of carbs. So it's like ideally those sauces are kind of okay, but again, in the last 2 weeks, we want to eliminate all of that altogether because they can be the cause of some digestion issues. Um, but at the end of the day, I mean, whatever gets the job done, right? I really want to see how far I can take this, how lean and shredded I can get. And if taking out some sauce here and there is going to help with that, I mean, that's what I'm going to have to do, you know? And I'm willing to do that. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and finish up this second meal. And then we are going to get some more work done, kick back a little bit. Caitlin just took the baby to the doctor. He had a little checkup today. He's probably going to get some more vaccinations, some shots. So he's probably going to be a little bit cranky when he gets home. But that's the life, parenting, you know what I mean? Having a baby. It is what it is. But all right, I'll catch you guys for meal number 3. So actually, forgot to tell you guys about this drink that I have. So I noticed about halfway through my prep, I'd say I was like 16-ish weeks out, I was eating a lot of vegetables with my food, and it was making me really bloated and gassy. And I'm like, well, why is this happening? You know, like they're vegetables, they should be good for you, they should be helping my digestion. But for some reason, like the vegetables that I was eating just were not like working well with my digestive system. So I decided to take them out, but I still wanted to get those micronutrients and have that digestion aid with those, you know, vegetables. So what I did is I bought a greens drink. So this drink it's in like powder form. You put it in some water and you mix it up, and it's like berry flavored, so it tastes good. But it has all of the vegetables and even fruit that you need for the day to be able to help with digestion, vitamin support, mineral support, things like that. And I just got it from Costco. They have some good options there that you can buy in bulk. But I drink this every day, and I notice that it does really help with my digestion, and it gives me that peace of mind knowing that I'm getting those micronutrients that I need without the gassy bloatedness that I would get from eating the vegetables every single day. And lately, this last week, I've been adding a pack of Emergency, the vitamin C booster, mainly because I have been feeling a little bit like congested and just like all around allergy kind of symptoms, and I just want to make sure I'm not getting sick, especially so close to my show. So just putting a little bit of boost of vitamin C in there makes it taste super good too, because I like orange. But yeah, this is a power drink that I'm gonna have with my meal number 2. Usually I'll finish it before meal number 3. Sometimes I'll save half of it and have it with my meal number 3. But yeah, highly recommend it if vegetables don't really agree with you, but you wanna make sure you're getting those vitamins and minerals. But yeah, give it a try. All right, so it's about 12:23. Normally I eat my third meal around 1:30, around there. So like 3 hours from my first meal. So first meal from my second meal. My first meal I eat usually around 7:30. Sorry, my first meal I usually eat around 7:30. My second meal I usually eat it around 10:30. And then my third meal I usually eat around 1:30. So I'm trying to get about 2.5 hours to 3 hours in between each meal. 2 hours is like the soonest I'll eat. And believe me, I'm hungry after depending on the day, I'm hungry usually like after 2 hours. I'm like ready to eat, like I'm starving. Can I eat more as soon as I'm done eating? Yeah, like I'm not satisfied, of course, but that's because we're in this phase of, you know, burning fat and lowering the food. But if I feel like I'm really like just super hungry and I'm not gonna make it, you know, to my next meal, and I need something, I just have a salad. So right here I have about 150 grams of iceberg lettuce salad. It has like some carrot. It's like a mix. So it has like some carrots, some radishes, and just iceberg lettuce, For like 86 grams, it's like 15 calories. And these are greens, so they're fibrous, you know, they're gonna go right through me. It's totally fine to have this. And in a sense, it's almost like it doesn't count. Of course it counts, it's food, it's calorie, it's intake, but it's a lot better than me going and eating anything else in a sense. And I've noticed that these salads don't mess with my digestion at all. It's honestly just like a lot of water, you know, like this iceberg lettuce, it's just water, carrot, very few carrots, very few radishes. And I do use low calorie salad dressing, but again, I'm only using like half a serving, not even a full serving. And that is about 10 calories for a full serving. So it's about 5 calories for the serving that I use, the half serving. And again, it's like 2 grams of carbs for the full serving. So I'm only adding like a gram of carbs. And I'm putting very, very little, just enough to kind of like mix it around and coat it to make it taste like a lot sweeter. But usually I'll have like 1, maybe 2 of these a day in between my meals, just to kind of help me get to that next meal and not feel like I'm just like starving. Of course, at some point we are going to pull these as well, just because we are getting close to that show day, you know, and the less variables we have in play, the better that it's going to go, and the more predictable my digestion and my metabolism will be. And then, yeah, I changed to a tank top because it's pretty cold here in the morning, but usually throughout the afternoon, evening, it gets pretty warm where we live. So I'll probably change out of my sweatpants here pretty soon too, because I'm getting pretty hot, even with this tank top on. And then, yeah, I will see you guys for meal number 3, which is just going to be in about an hour. All right, we are back with meal number 3. This is going to be the exact same meal that we had previously. Meal number 2, it's just another 8 ounces of chicken, 100 grams of rice, keeping it simple, not really going to try to find something else to eat. Sometimes I do have fish instead of chicken for this meal, but I ate all of my fish this week. It was cod that I was doing. It was really good. I'm definitely going to continue to do that because cod's a little bit leaner. But for now, all I have is chicken, so we're just going to go ahead and get this down, and then I will see you guys for meal number 4. So usually before my 4th meal, I get really tired and I kind of hit a little bit of a crash from the caffeine I've been taking. So I'll take a quick 30-minute nap like during my lunchtime during work. So I'll just kind of lay back, pass out, set a timer, make sure that I wake up in time for my next meal. And then, yeah, let's get into meal number 4. All right, meal number 4. Nothing too crazy about this one. Just gonna be having ground turkey. I make it into a patty so it stays a little bit juicier. I'm able to season it that way too, give it a little bit more flavor. It's about 8 ounces, half a pound. I put sauerkraut on top of it. One, I like the way the sauerkraut tastes. It's actually pretty good, so gives it some more flavor too. It has a lot of probiotic benefits, So I'm able to eat that, and then it'll help the nutrients from all of the food that I've eaten throughout the day get shuttled properly to where it needs to go, to my muscles and wherever else it needs to go, to make sure that I'm getting the full benefit out of all of the food that I'm eating. And then the carb source that we're going to be having with that is cream of wheat. Normally I do rice or cream of rice, but I'm out of cream of rice right now, so we're going to have to settle for cream of wheat. It's the same macros, so not really too worried about it. Fast digesting. So we're going to go ahead and kill this one, and then after this we're going to be off of work and we are going to go to the gym and get a nice chest pump, and then I will show you guys what I drink for my intra workout. I don't have a post-workout drink anymore, protein shake or anything like that, just because, I don't know, it kind of seemed unnecessary. Wasn't really needing it anymore, and it's just extra liquid calories that I can cut out to help me get lean faster. So we took that out a couple weeks ago, but I'll show you my intra workout drink that helps me not get as fatigued during my workouts. And then after that we will do our last meal of the day, which is the post-workout meal. But yeah, I'll catch you guys for the intra workout shake after this. All right, what is up? We're here at the gym. I'm gonna get some chest in today. Got my intra workout. So all this is I mix a drink with 2 scoops of BCAAs, which is around like 20 grams of BCAAs, 8 grams of EAAs, which is 1 scoop, 1 scoop of creatine, which is 5 grams. And then I also put in these little Gatorade Zero tabs to like give it some flavor and also get some electrolytes in there. And I just sip on this while I work out. Helps me not get as fatigued as quickly, and I'm able to really push myself during the workout and not be like totally exhausted after just like the first few sets. I've been sticking with this for quite some time now, and it really helps. Like, it makes a big difference, at least to me. So it's something that I'll probably keep in. Sometimes I usually put carbs in here too, like a scoop of dextrose or cluster dextrin or something like that. But since we're in the cutting phase and we're in prep right now, we're not going to be adding in the carbs for now, just because it's extra liquid calories that we don't need, that, taken out is going to help us burn more fat more effectively, quickly. And I'm not really having a problem with holding on to muscle or keeping fullness without it. So we took that out a couple weeks ago, and I've still been feeling great, honestly, with just the EAs, amino acids, and the electrolytes. But let's go kill some chest, and then we will be back in the car for meal number 5, our final meal post-workout. I like to eat that one before I head home, just so I have some time to digest it, take a shower, do what I got to do before bed, and not have to worry about like chowing down right before I go to sleep. Kind of sleep better that way too. All right, let's go kill chest. right, there we go. We just freaking killed back. Probably went a little bit harder than I was supposed to. This is my second back day of the week. I'm trying this new program by John Meadows called Doomsday. It's a training plan that he did during his prep for his masters, for nationals, when he was going for a master, when he was in the masters division. And I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty killer, but I really like it so far. Like it's challenging, but I'm getting some crazy pumps. I'm pushing myself very hard to the point where, you know, I'm able to, I wouldn't say I'm able to like hit new records or I'm like hitting new PRs, because that's not really the goal, but I'm definitely getting the most out of my workouts, I would say. But yeah, it was a really good workout. That was the second one this week. So really the goal was just to get a good pump, get a good workout, not really push myself too hard. But now the goal is to eat some food. So we got about 10 ounces of sweet potato. I throw cinnamon on there. It's good for inflammation. Also tastes really good, especially on sweet potatoes. Almost makes it taste kind of like a pie. And then I put some turkey in here, and I squirted some mustard in there and mixed it up because I like mustard on my turkey. There's also a pickle in here, kind of just help with that sodium, restore some electrolytes into my body while I'm eating, you know, so help me with my recovery. And there's also some probiotic benefits when you eat pickles. So again, it's going to help shuttle those nutrients where they need to go, especially after an intense training workout training like I just did. Yeah, good overall workout, not gonna lie. And then I did my 30 minutes on the stairs. Really been liking the stairs too. Like I felt like on the treadmill I was kind of getting used to it, you know, like I was going a good speed to where I wasn't just chilling, but it was getting to the point where I was starting to need to increase my speed. And I was starting to get into that range where it's like, if I increase it anymore, I'm basically going to be jogging. And I don't want to do that because it's really hard to jog and stay in a lower heart range so that I'm not burning too much, because the goal is low intensity, steady state cardio. So that way I'm keeping the muscle fullness, but still burning fat at the same time over a longer period of time. And with the stepper, I can go like really slow and my heart rate still gets like right where it needs to be. And it's not like killing me, you know, I'm just getting a lot of leg activation the entire time, which, I mean, I have no problem with getting like a slight leg pump during my cardio. Like it feels good. So I haven't had any problems with that. In the morning, I do the treadmill because that's all I have at the house. And yeah, 30 minutes post-workout, I do stair stepper. And that's been going great. But this is going to be the final meal for today. Turkey, sweet potatoes, pickle, drink all of my Intra. Gonna go home, take a shower, chill with Caitlin, probably watch something, knock out. But that's a full day of eating and a little bit of training as well. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys have any questions, concerns, need help with anything, feel free to follow me at Full Ron Brothers on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook, David Brian S. Carcega. You can find me on YouTube. It's where you're watching this right now. Make sure to subscribe for more content and like this video and leave a comment if you have an opinion about it. Even if you're like, this video freaking sucked, let me know down in the comments, you know, so I can get better. All right, guys. Hope you guys have a great week. We'll catch you next time.